Welcome to Bonal Technologies video on ways you can expand stress relief capability. Hi, I'm Tom Hebel. I'm here with Greg Merritt. We'll introduce 3 of the 15 ways you can expand stress relief capability with confidence. Check out our other videos for the remaining 12. With that, let me turn it over to Greg.
Thanks, Tom. Briefly, as we start, you should know that Meta-Lax stress relief uses 2 very important key principles to assure complete, consistent, and effective stress relief. Principle number 1 is that sub-harmonic vibrational energy must be used during the dwell time, which varies between 15 and 60 minutes depending on the size and weight of the workpiece and the type of material. And principle number 2 is the harmonic curve of a thermally stress relief part will shift and repeat at the new frequency when the stress has been totally removed. Meta-Lax stress relief is complete when the harmonic curve repeats. And here are 3 ways you can expand stress relief capability.
The next way to expand stress relief capability is to treat large parts. This part is much larger than that small asteroid blaster. It's a support for an aircraft elevator. This actually holds the platform that moves the fighter jet from one level up to the other level. This runs about 60 feet long, is about 30,000 pounds. And we had to stress relieve this in actually 12 different locations. And the reason to do that was to prevent the premature cracking in the welds. A large part is a huge crane with a real huge lifting capacity, and this was designed for a nuclear power plant. This was actually manufactured by a local company here in the Detroit area, and the reason they stress relieved this was to prevent, again, the premature cracking. The 7th way to expand stress relief capability is in stress relieving heavy parts. The mining industry is really brutal on a lot of their equipment, like this heavy bucket. We have quite a few customers that have this exact same application in a lot of different mines throughout the country and the world, actually. This part had multiple placements of the force inducer around the bucket to make sure that it was fully stress relieved. The reason that they stress relieved this was to prevent the welds around the teeth from cracking. That is a big problem in the mining industry. And we've received reports that many of these buckets are lasting 2 or 3 times as long before the weld repair was even needed. This part is both heavy and large. This is a bulkhead, one of 8 massive doors that was used in the Olmsted Lock and Dams. It was designed and approved by the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers, and again, Meta-Lax was chosen to be the way to stress relieve this giant part. It's 480,000 pounds, approximately 30 feet wide, 80 feet long, and 12 feet high. In the very top left-hand corner, there's a yellow dot. That's actually the Meta-Lax force inducer right up there by the ladder. This actually isn't the heaviest part we've ever stress relieved, though, but very large, very heavy. The reason we stress relieved this was for the premature cracking, and it worked flawlessly for them. The 14th way to expand stress relief capability is by treating stationary parts. This one is about 160,000 pounds, and it's a stamping press. We stress relieved the crown up at the top. The weld was already performed, and so the crown was a post-weld stress relief. And Meta-Lax is up there. You can see that the equipment's way up at the top. And the reason to stress relieve this was for premature cracking. We have 5 different force inducer choices, and that allows us to do the parts that you can put in the palm of your hand to these 480,000 pound workpieces. So a force inducer selection is made, and then a console selection is made based on how sophisticated you want to get in the documentation of the workpiece. So we have something that's going to fit anybody's budget for sure.
We hope you realize there's no need to skip stress relief or be concerned about stress relieving difficult or impossible parts anymore. You can have confidence in Meta-Lax. If we can help you out in any way, let us know. Thanks for joining us.